The University of Minnesota Crookston announced on Tuesday afternoon that they will cut the football program. Since joining the Northern Sun Intercollegiate Conference in 1999, UMC football had 31 wins and 194 losses. In the last 6 seasons, UMC was 2-64. KROX met with the University of Minnesota Crookston Chancellor Mary Holmes-Claus, Vice Chancellor John Hoffman, and Athletic Director Stephanie Helgeson before the official announcement was made. Chancellor Holmes-Claus said that the decision wasn't a sign that UMC is in financial trouble. It was the fact they didn't think they were ever going to be able to compete with similar resources, facilities, coaching staffs, and everything else to run a successful football program. There are currently 69 players on the Golden Eagle football roster, 8 coaches, and 24 scholarships. The football players' scholarships will continue to be honored until they graduate or leave UMC. Head coach Mark Duffner, who also teaches math classes on campus, will stay on staff and continue teaching and will also do some academic advising. The 7 assistant coaching contracts will not be renewed. Chancellor Holmes-Claus said they will reinvest money from the football program into more staffing and scholarships for the other sports programs. When asked if other programs should be concerned about being cut, she said since they won't offer football anymore, they will have to offer at least 11 sports. KROX Chris Fee interviewed UMC Chancellor Mary Holmes-Claus about the decision. Here is that interview.
Well, Chancellor, obviously a tough decision today.
It was a tough decision, but we wanted to ensure that we really had that balanced, financial, stable profile against all of our athletic departments. So we made this decision after careful analysis, planning, and we came to the conclusion that we were not going to be able to, going forward, to be able to be competitive, to have a program that provided the level of scholarships, coaching, and assistance that our students needed to have the program to continue.
One question will be asked, what is going to be done with the money that you're, quote-unquote, saving from cutting the football program?
Well, we will be honoring all of the scholarships for the student football players through their academic career with us. And then we also will be, where appropriate and where we can, trying to increase some of these scholarships and assistance that is provided to some of the other sports that we sponsor. We will be sponsoring 4 NSIC men's sports and 7 NSIC sanctioned women's sports.
And what's going to happen to the football field, and will it be maintained?
So the plans are, this decision was communicated to Superintendent Olson, that we will honor and continue to maintain the football field for the Pirates to play there as long as they find that that's what they wish to continue to do.
And was changing affiliation ever a possibility for UMC?
I have had conversations with Division III schools, as our previous 2 chancellors did. So this has been a conversation that senior administration at the University of Minnesota Crookston has had for a number of years. And this also became a really important conversation when we started to work as an NSIC conference to look at where we needed to go as a conference strategically as we went forward.
Obviously a tough decision, and this isn't it's not more of a financial decision, it's more of just a competitive decision, or a little bit of both?
Well, as I said, as we looked going forward, we found it was going to be difficult for us to be able to financially to continue with our football program.
And how did the coaches and players accept the news that you had to break to them today?
Well, we have amazing students. Our students were very respectful, obviously very disappointed, but very respectful. And we asked them to go home and talk with their people and their family to make a decision that's right for them. And then our coaches, we communicated this with them. And again, they were incredibly respectful, understood the decision, obviously disappointed that this decision has been made, but respectful of the decision.